John Estrada from eTrans Systems, and this is my colleague, Dr. Sarah Khosravi, our Chief Research Scientist, and we're here to talk to you about our application eWalk. As has been pointed out a number of times over the last couple of days, quite a few people are dying on our roads. Pedestrians have some serious challenges in interactions with cars, and in particular, handicapped and visually impaired people have all sorts of challenges. So one of the things we'd like to ask you to do is close your eyes. Now imagine that you're up in the corner at New Dominion and Ruston Parkway. How are you going to find the button to get across the street? How do you know that the cars aren't coming or are coming? Especially that electric car that doesn't make any noise, or bicycles, or other pedestrians, right? And that's a real challenge. I mean, it's a challenge for everyday people to try to get across the street. You can imagine if you can't see. So I'm going to turn it over to Sarah, and she'll tell you about our solution.
Now, what if I give you a smartphone application to communicate with traffic controller and other vehicles through wireless communication? What if you can send a pedestrian request to traffic controller and have real-time signal status on your phone? What if the phone could help you to be aware of vehicles approaching crosswalk or alert drivers there's a pedestrian in the crosswalk? So today we want to introduce you to the eWalk application that can provide communication between pedestrian infrastructure and vehicles to improve pedestrian safety and mobility, especially disabled and visually impaired pedestrians. What data we need? We need the geometry of intersection that describe the crosswalk and signal phase and timing. So we use the Smarter Road Data Portal to get the map data and the SPAT data. So for one intersection, Leesburg and West Park Drive, data looks like that. There is no they have the detailed information about the road lanes and the SPAT, but there is no information about the crosswalk or pedestrian signal phase. So we use the data to create a crosswalk and the pedestrian signal information for ourselves. Here are some screenshots of a smartphone application. It uses a GPS and compass on the phone to locate pedestrian. If the pedestrian is not facing the crosswalk, it will not let the pedestrian to cross the street. But it provides audio feedback for them that you are not allowing the crosswalk. With the phone oriented toward the crosswalk, pedestrian can press the cross button on the phone and pedestrian request can send to the traffic controller. And the eWalk can get the SPAT messages through the Wi-Fi and provide real-time signal status on the user phone. For example, if it's a don't walk interval, it says that don't walk. If it's during the walk interval, it's the walk sign is on, and provide the haptic alert, like vibration. So visual impaired can be aware of the walk sign is on, and we have the same thing for countdown. There are lots of more that the eWalk can provide for pedestrians. For example, it's helped them to stay aligned with the crosswalk while they are crossing a street. Also, it can broadcast pedestrian position information, including a speed heading to all vehicles, which is part of connected vehicle system. So driver and pedestrian can be alerted to the potential conflict. What really matters is providing accessibility, mobility, and safety for all pedestrians. We are so excited to test our application with visually impaired and disabled pedestrians to help them to be more safe and mobile. So we bring our stuff here. We tried to connect our signal here, but we couldn't. But we run the simulation here to show.
We're in the software, not wiring traffic lights.
So I just wanted to send the pedestrian request.
Walk sign is on.
It shows that the walk sign is, and it has a countdown on the phone.
5,
So it has a visual and also
3,
audio for that.
2, 1. Head clear is over.
And so visual impaired can be aware of that every signal is status that counted for that.
And I'm not sure if it came out well, but when you're in the crosswalk, it will also help keep you in the crosswalk. And as you veer out of it, it'll vibrate, so you get an indication of, oh, you're going the wrong way. We're at it.
Perfect. What kind of market validation have you done as far as other solutions like yours? Meaning, did you do research as far as, is there anything like this in the marketplace?
So there are some similar applications that the other companies are providing, but according to our knowledge, they're not trying to, because we talked already when we were developing the application, we talked with the visual impaired organization to get their feedback and their need. For example, one of their challenges was maintain alignment with the crosswalk. We get this feedback from that organization. So maybe some other application be in the market, but our approach that how we get the data, and also for the pedestrian vehicle, it seems that for currently there is no that much accurate application in the market.
Yeah, we also envisioned this originally as, tied to a DSRC RSU, but if we can tie it into like a more global set of data, you can cover the area much quicker, and that's why we're tying into the VDOT data.
How many of the data sets did what you demonstrated here kind of pull in?
Two, actually. Two. Yeah, one of the map data that defines the intersection, and then the signal. We didn't actually do it in the demo here, but we the signal phase and timing information. Now we're a little short of data.
Yes.
But right now, that data collects itself within the crosswalk. It doesn't get pumped in real time.
Some of it does, actually. Some of it does. So we can access real, but it's a very limited number of intersections currently. But there is plans later this month or later this year, right, to have extend the number of intersections.